I think there's plenty of ways that they failed to regulate the taxi industry in terms of them paying tax. Also questions if the taxi associations, do they also pay tax for the routes they take ownership of. So there's a lot of questions. They have a huge impact with just transporting everyday people. But in terms of contributing to the economy, I think more can be done.
Personally, I feel like the government is trying its best in terms of trying to regulate the taxi industry. I feel like once the taxi industry is regulated and properly registered, it will benefit a lot of people in the community because the surplus of money, like the extra money we're going to get from the taxi industry, being one of the biggest industries in South Africa, will benefit the community. It will help, build new roads for the country. It will help, with the grants also for people, who are old. And also it will just help, with the GDP of the country. I think the taxi industry needs to abide by the laws, and I feel like the government needs to also emphasize on the laws to the taxi drivers, because currently the way the taxi drivers are conducting themselves on the road, they're acting as if they're the law.
When it comes to the taxi industry, they are a law unto themselves. The government has totally failed. You see, just like the other day, they were saying they don't allow people to pick up passengers. Yeah? And what did the government say about it? Totally nothing about it. We have seen some action in Western Cape, but the impounding of taxis actually is that effective. They are difficult to regulate because how do you calculate the income that they make per day?
Taxi companies or taxi owners need to be regulated, to be registered, to be recognized as a company. So the government has failed in that aspect. It can make a good impact in the economy because now those taxi owners, they will now have company, and that company will be recognized in the South African institution, and then they will be charged accordingly.
The government is failing because of, first of all, police are scared of the taxi drivers and everything and all that. Even though if they can assault you as a vehicle motorist or whatever, when you go to the police station, they won't do anything about that. They stop anywhere on the roads, and then the government won't do anything about that. Even the police won't do anything about that. I don't think they're paying tax. I don't think they're not paying any tax. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. If you can see, if the taxi industry, they go on strike, nobody goes to work, everything shuts down. So if they pay tax, they can help a lot in the government.